least give 10%. It's called Little Brown Jug LLC estate sales in St. Louis. I will never go to another estate sale again by them. And she treated me like I was being greedy. I was mad, and I didn't swear or anything, but I was visibly upset. And she's like, oh, don't get upset. Like, patting me on the head like I'm a little, we just had a 30-something come in here and pay top dollar for another gem doll. I'm like, good for you. And how do I know you're not lying? She just made me feel really bad. And I was like, this is not the point of thrifting. I want to feel good. I want to feel like I'm getting a deal. I need to feel like it's not just about making money. It's about getting a good deal, and if it wasn't for us sellers and us collectors, they wouldn't have a business. I said that, I'm like, you should be thanking us for coming all this way, going out of our way, cash in hand, give us something. But she just wouldn't do it. So, you know what? F her. I took the gem doll. I said, that's it. And I plopped the box down of stuff and I said, good luck. She's like, well, you can come back tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not going to bother. Everything's half price. Yeah, all the picked over stuff. I'm here right now. You can't give me anything? I was like, that was greedy. So I was like, forget it. You're not willing to negotiate at all, forget it. So that was a bummer. And then there was a Goodwill like 2 blocks away. I did great there. I got like 3 2000s Vera Bradley. One was brand new. I paid $10 for it. I did better at the Goodwill, and it's going for a good cause. I even told her that. I was like, I wouldn't mind paying that at Goodwill. At least I know it's going to a good cause. It's going to a charity. It's not going into some boomer's pocket. They're so greedy. I just can't believe it. Anyway, I just had to vent. I hate my first thing to be, venting, but so I don't care. People need to know this. I'm just not gonna go to estate. I'm kind of done with estate sales. I just hate that feeling of being a sucker. Okay, here's my money, just handing it over. I'm tired of that. So they lost a good buyer. I'm not doing it no more. I'm done with estate sales.